Hi everyone, my name is Mazhar Ali. In this series of videos, I'm going to give you the introduction to STARCCM Plus. But in today's videos, I'll talk about the graphical user interface of STARCCM Plus, the architecture of this tool, and some simulation objects. So later on, in the upcoming videos, we will also do some CFD examples to understand better about this CFD solver. So STARCCM is basically a single integrated package. As you can see here, everything is in a single pipeline. You can prepare your geometry. You can introduce the physics of your problem, and you can also generate the meshing and then run the simulation. It also gives us the 3D CAD modeling capability, which allows us to import different format of different geometries with different formats, like you can import IGS files, .step files, or XT files. The most interesting thing about STARCCM Plus is that it can handle very large models, like greater than 1 billion cells on the mesh, and we can run it on Windows and other versions of Linux. Most of the time, when the geometry is taken from an external source, for instance, you have taken your geometry from a company which asks you to use it for your simulation. In that case, the geometry usually contains a lot of surface errors because it is not prepared in this native 3D CAD modeler. So before starting the meshing process in STARCCM Plus, you have to get rid of all those errors so that you should ensure that you have a good surface mesh before the volume mesh. Because if you have good surface mesh, ultimately you will have the good volume mesh. Uh, for removing those errors, we also have two surface preparation tools in STARCCM Plus. One is called Surface Wrapper, uh, which is used to fill the gaps in the geometry. You can find it here. But right now I didn't import the geometry, so I cannot do the operation. Otherwise, when you have imported the geometry, you will find it here to choose the geometry and then apply the surface wrapping process. So the second tool is the surface repair, which is also used to rectify those errors. But the choice of this tool depends on the amount of errors that you have. For example, if you have a lot of errors, like in thousands, then you will go for surface wrapper because it takes low amount of time. And in case if you have low number of errors, you will go for surface wrapper. And if you feel that it is less time taking, then surface wrapper is a good choice. Yeah. And also, it allows us to choose some automated meshing. We have automated meshing technology. Uh, Here you can see you can generate the volume mesh. It can be polyhedral or tetrahedral, whatever your choice is. But mostly I use polyhedral meshing for external aerodynamics problems. Okay, so here you can see this is the graphical user interface of STARCCM Plus. It is basically divided into four main parts. In the first one, this is called the Explorer pane, where you can find 3D CAD modeler, the physics continua, um, then different operations for the matching, and then you can do some plotting. You can create the scenes like a scalar scene and vector scenes. And here you have the properties window where you can specify or you can display the properties of your objects. And this is the output window where you can get some warnings, some messages, or information about the progress of your simulation. And this window is the graphics window where you can display the image, results, or any other information like the calculations. And here on the top you have got one toolbar where you can display, hide your images, or you can use the scale to measure the size of your geometry. You can run the simulation, you can initialize it, or you can directly create your sketch from here instead of going to the 3D CAD modeler. And in case if you are doing the simulation on a supercomputer using the high performance computing, you can record the macro file to upload it on the supercomputer. And here you also have got one menu bar. So the interesting thing here is that you can directly use the tutorial guide. For instance, if you want to use the foundation tutorials for your information, then you can directly use it from here. And you can also generate the mesh from this option instead of going to the meshing operation. And you can also check the diagnostics of your mesh. For instance, STARCCM gives us different requirements to create a quality mesh. So you can generate the diagnostics after creating your mesh. It will tell you about different parameters which are required to have a quality mesh for your simulations. And for instance, if you have a 3D mesh, you want to convert it to a 2D mesh, you can do it here, and then you can clear the solution after running the first simulation. In case if you want to clear it. So I think this is all for my first video. If you are interested in more videos, or if you support me, I will do some more videos and I will discuss all these options in detail. This menu bar, this toolbar, and how we prepare the geometry, how we do the meshing, and how we run the simulation. So until then, take care and goodbye.